Hello, welcome to my step-by-step instruction on how to make mille feuille. First off, we're going to start by making the crème pâtissier, and I'm going to introduce the ingredients for you. So we have a half a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, 3 eggs, some lemon zest. We have a half a cup of flour, 2 cups of milk, and a tablespoon of brandy. Okay, so first off, we're going to crack the eggs and mix it with a teaspoon of vanilla. And you're going to mix it in this. Make sure that you get no cracks in the eggs inside of it. The last egg. Alright, now when you got this, you need to put in a teaspoon of vanilla, but we're going to put this on stir first. Alright, now after a while of these mixing, you put in some lemon zest and a half a cup of sugar. Alright, so now we're going to put in the sugar and the lemon zest. Bring this down a tiny bit, just so nothing splashes. There's the sugar. And some lemon zest. These don't come out, just take them out of the thing. Alright, and once again, let them mix, and then we'll deal with the flour and the milk right after. Bring it back up. Alright, so when your eggs are just about done, you start putting some flour in slowly, and mix these all together. Now when all your flour is in there, you let it mix together. And when you're done with that, then we're going to put it together with the milk. Alright, now when the mixing is over, you just turn this off. And now we're going to deal with the milk. So you get the milk, and you carry it over to a pot. And we're going to put this pot on medium heat. And we're going to boil the milk. When the milk is done, you'll see some foaming, and we'll get a shot of that after. So go ahead and pour the milk in. And with the milk, we're going to put in that tablespoon of brandy. Alright. Get this out. And you put the tablespoon in, and you let the milk boil. And when it's done, once again, you'll see the foam. Alright, so if you can see over here, the milk is actually boiling and getting foamy. So this is when you put in the rest of your ingredients. So go ahead and put this in. Make sure you get everything. Alright. Now you mix it. And mix it for just about a minute, let it thicken up, and when it's done with that, we'll continue. Alright, so now you're basically done, and this is how it should look. It should be pretty heavy. Now you want to transfer it over into the fridge. You want to get it cooled down when you make the dough of the actual mille-feuille. That's how it tastes at its best. And so now we're going to put it in this Pyrex, and we're going to go ahead and put it in the fridge. Okay, so now while we're waiting for the crème pâtissière to cool down, we start baking the dough. And you're going to buy a pre-made puff pastry, and we're going to cut it in pieces and layer it out and put it in the oven. So first off, we start by cutting this in 3 pieces. Alright. Now, lay it out. Maybe about an inch apart. And you poke it just so when it's in the oven it doesn't actually puff up. Poke it in a few different places. Fork is maybe the easiest way. And the last one. Alright, and then we continue. Same thing. And now you poke them, and go ahead and continue with all the rest of the puff pastry you have. Alright, so when you're done cutting these up and poking everything, make sure to preheat your oven at 375 degrees, and then we'll go ahead and put it in. And just continue, cut everything else, put them all in the pan, and you'll be done. Alright, so now we're going to check if it's done. It's been 15 minutes. Alright, so it looks good. If you can tell, it's golden brown, and that's what it should be when you turn the oven off. Alright, so take this out, and turn the oven off, and you're going to let this cool down. When it's done cooling, we're going to put on the crème. Alright, so now when everything's cooled down, we're going to actually spread the crème on the dough. So, first what you do, you take a tiny bit, you put it, we're going to have 2 layers of cream and 3 layers of the puff pastry. Alright, go ahead and take the next layer, put it right on top, tiny bit more cream. You can go ahead and crack the puff pastry if it's sticking up too much. Right, and then you can go ahead and put on the last layer. And now when you're done putting all 3 layers on, you can put a little powdered sugar. Alright, go ahead and voila! We have made mille-feuille.